this was a great movie. It made me want to be a Trekkie, and to be honest, I gotta admit, Nichelle Nichols, when she played Uhura, she was my first crush when I was a little kid. I know that dates me, but it was good to see you take up that role again and deliver on it.
Thank you, it means a lot.
This Star Trek was kind of different though, because we see your relationship with Spock kind of, develop in a way that we haven't seen in previous iterations.
I like how just simple it was, that even though this movie is set in the future and they're going through a lot of challenging missions that they have to overcome, and their forms of transportation are definitely a little more advanced than ours. She is still heartbroken, and he is still struggling with something, and they're trying to stick it out, and hammer it and find a way to make peace so that they can stay together and keep fighting for their relationship. And that's what I loved the most about that dynamic, and how JJ wanted to just not really make a thing out of it and just throw it out there.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like natural.
Yes.
But also, we see you speaking Klingon, and we know that you're a master of xenolinguistics. And do you think you really have some alien skills if it goes there and we have to talk?
No, absolutely not. I mean, there's some countries that I would say no, I can't speak that language whatsoever. But I definitely do enjoy. I think it's the little girl in me gets to have so much fun doing something that is, that even though it's not real, it's interesting, and you get to sort of imagine that if it were true, it would be pretty awesome.
Right. Now, after Colombiana, I thought that she was like the action girl. Now, after I see all your body work, it's like you're kind of like the sci-fi girl. You're kind of like a whole bunch of actresses in one. I know that you're in the next issue of Allure, and you're bearing all. How did you just get confident enough to like say, I'm gonna do this for this magazine?
I grew up in a household where we were very, very free, and my mom raised us believing and knowing that the body's not what's tainted, it's the mind. So I guess this time I never had an editor, sort of like an artistic editor, creative editor, come up to me and tell me and ask me, what would I want to be doing? How would I want to be seen for this magazine? And I thought I was very moved by that, and I had never felt like I can just be myself, like no makeup, just me, without having to be somebody else or transform into a different fashion. That though I enjoy it so much because it is my second passion, I wanted people to sort of. Not that I wanted people, I just wanted to be me, a little more like Zoe, the goofball, very blunt and abrasive, and the tomboy. And I wanted to sort of wear my normal uniform.
I love it.
Thank you.
Before we go, can you put any rumors to rest about Avatar 2?
It's coming next year. We're going to start shooting next year, so we will have to wait a couple of years for part 2 to come out, but it's going to be great.
Well, it'd be great to get to see you now in Star Trek Into the Darkness.
Thank you. I hope you like it.